Guess that he regretted several aspects of his past.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Joe Dumars is out there with Thomas. Then it's Lambeer. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Mahorn in at the four-man position.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Dumars. Lambeer with a screen on Curry. 5 on the clock. Lambeer's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Durant, good.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now, here's Thomas. Outside Dumars. Pass to Lambeer. Right side Thomas. Shoots over Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Here is Aguirre. The rebound by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Warriors. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Curry against Thomas. Up top, Dumars. Outside, Aguirre. Over Durant. They get it back. The second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just a poster child for the role of enforcer. Mahorn knows exactly what he's being paid to do. And boy, does he do it well.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Mahorn. Looney's checked in for Green. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here is Curry. KD sets the pick for Curry. The rebound by Rick Mahorn. The Pistons trailer. Right side Dumars. Over Thompson. And Dumars gets it to go.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Durant. Rebounded by Lambeer.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Durant with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Mahorn. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. From the corner. Here's Lambeer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Durant. Over Aguirre. And Durant gets it to go.
KD picks and chooses his spots, but by no means is he afraid of a little contact.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
John Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Pistons, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Mahorn. Johnson comes in for Joe Dumars, and it's Williams in for Isaiah Thomas. Knocked away. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname.
There's the finesse element to his game, the soft finger roll.
Now here's Livingston. Here's Pachulia. Pass to Curry. Over Williams, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
High post Lambeer. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Livingston. Outside, Aguirre. Stolen by Durant. Over Aguirre. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now, here's Rodman. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson surveying the floor. Takes the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's Livingston. Missed inside. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stance-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jones. West is out there with Barnes. Then it's Thompson, and it's Livingston in at the point. Now here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Rodman. Makes it off the glass. Rodman's got his first basket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
West outside. Back to Livingston. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Rebound by Johnson. Pistons trailed by 4. To the middle. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Dumars. Rodman's got his second bucket.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry.
Timeout.
Let's see more of that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Switch here. Green's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Livingston. Off target with his 3. It's Rodman with the ball for the Pistons. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Livingston. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Durant checked in for Matt Barnes. Then for the Pistons, Bill Lambert's checked in for Edwards. Aguirre comes in for Sally. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Lambeer. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Pistons trailed by 4. Thomas kicks to Dumars. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Green with a screen on Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Matt Barnes is checked in for West. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Thomas. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Pistons with it, trailing by 2. Aguirre passes to Thomas. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Curry dishes to KD. Lambeer grabs the board. Lambeer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Thompson. Over Dumars. And the Warriors miss again. Aguirre with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it. But at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Mahorn comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Johnson in for Joe Dumars. 3 on the clock. Here's Lambeer. Misses off the left iron. Outside Curry. Livingston looking for the opening.
Pistons foul. Johnson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.135 left in the first half. Outside Durant. Green with a screen on Lambeer. And here's KD for 3. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Now here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Aguirre. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 5. Barnes finds Curry. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Curry with it. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Mahorn is out there with Aguirre. Then it's Joe Dumars. Then there's Thomas. And it's Lambeer in at the 5. Down low. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Klay Thompson. Allie, what are they seeing?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. It looks like a strained Achilles tendon, not something to take lightly given the potential to aggravate that injury. He's not returning tonight. Shouldn't be out too long, but we'll see. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Draymond Green.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
KD on the wing. Outside for Curry. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry against Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Shoots over Livingston. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Warriors leading by 5. The 3 from KD. And the Warriors miss again. KD's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Ring shot on the way. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got the first basket of the second half here for the Pistons. Outside, KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Warriors. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lambeer passes to Thomas. Now here is Aguirre. Covered by Barnes. 18 feet out. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dumars.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Curry. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Thomas against Curry. Pass to Aguirre. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Warriors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Dumars. Here is Aguirre. Covered by Barnes. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Lets it go from 14. That misses off the backboard. Pistons trail by 7. Aguirre passes to Thomas. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. Aguirre kicks to Thomas. Fires it up. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 7. Down low. Here's Pachulia. That one good for 2. 1:58 left in the third. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mahorn. Right side Dumars. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now Thomas after the missed 3 from Steph and Curry. Thomas passes to Lambeer. Thomas against Durant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Aguirre. Back to Thomas. Outside Dumars. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Warriors leading by 9. Green dishes to Curry. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Barnes outside. And the 3 off target. Thomas up top. And a missed layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Draymond Green is out there with Looney. And there's Livingston, and it's Durant, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Livingston. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Johnson. Livingston kicks to Williams. And here's KD for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 15 points for KD.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Edwards, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Williams. Pass to KD. And the Warriors, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. Smith has checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Thomas checked in for Sally. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Detroit's coach as he addressed the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Edwards. Thomas finds Johnson. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Rodman with a screen on Katie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Pachulia comes in for Kevon Looney. Davis is subbed in for Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And he makes the first. Matt Barnes is checked in for Davis. And Beers checked in for Detroit. No good on the second free throw. Pistons trailed by 16. Here's Thomas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Green slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Livingston. KD, that's for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And there's the call on Pachulia. That's foul number 2 for him. Steph Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Horn checked in for the Pistons. McGuire comes in for Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mahorn a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now Thomas, after the missed 3 from KD. Thomas passes to Mahorn. Trying to end the drought, and down goes the layup.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? that's where you go with the ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shadow.
Second team foul. At the line for Golden State, Curry! Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pistons trailed by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Thomas. Misses off the right iron. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 21.
Your Warriors 50.
Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Kevon Looney comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Davis is subbed in for Curry. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards dishes to Johnson. Back to Edwards. On the wing, Johnson. 5 to shoot. It's over Livingston. Johnson's shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. There's the drive. West passes to Barnes. And here's Livingston. West a screen on Johnson. To the inside. Stolen away. Rodman at the elbow. That one goes in.
Rodman. Assist goes to Johnson.
55 seconds left in the game. Bounce pass Livingston. West dishes to Livingston. Clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now, here's Johnson. It's stolen by West. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.